gentlemen, welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Falakzeeb Khan, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions, by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such industry titan on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Rajesh Lekhrajani. Hello, welcome, Mr. Lekhrajani. We are glad to have you here today with us on FaceTime with Leaders.
Thank you very much, Palak. Glad to be here.
Thank you so much for being here. So let me give you a quick brief about Mr. Rajesh Lekhrajani. He has a remarkable career spanning over 2.5 decades with unwavering dedication and excellence in the field of IT service management. He has exhibited a relentless passion for customer experience, operational efficiency, sales support, and employee development throughout his illustrious career. His extensive and global work experience boasts a rich tapestry of roles with renowned IT service providers, including Fujitsu, Wipro Technologies and Hewlett-Packard, Singapore. Currently, he is a part of Fujitsu's global delivery organization in the capacity of Service Delivery Director and Delivery Unit Head. So, Mr. Lekhrajani, could you let our viewers know about your career journey in brief, with highlights on important achievements, decisive steps, etc.?
Sure, Palak, thank you. So during my career journey in the IT industry, I have gained diverse experience by working in different roles, supporting global customers in large companies. I'm passionate about customer experience, and I've chosen roles which require customer interaction, be it the delivery of services or presenting solutions to solve customers' problems or leading customer engagement programs. Operational excellence and governance is another aspect that I have focused on. I have international experience of working in Singapore for over 12 years of my career. Right. So as part of my delivery roles, working with different companies, I have not only focused on the quality of services to be delivered as per the contractual obligations that we have signed up for. In addition to that, it is also the efficiency of the operation. So be it profitability, right, or any other aspect that comes where we ensure employee engagement and employee satisfaction, retention of employees. So because employees play a key role in the delivery of services. So those are some of the things. And governance, be it delivery governance or bid governance, I have had a good understanding of that, and I've ensured that we follow those processes and gates to either submit a great proposal or a solution to the customer or delivery of the services, right? I have also international experience of working in Singapore for over 12 years of my career.
That's really very interesting, I must say, an interesting career journey so far. So we would want to know, what job roles have you faced the most challenges with, and which ones have you enjoyed the most?
Sure. So in terms of challenging roles, I would say, managing the delivery of services to a global Japanese customer in the banking and financial services space, which is part of my current portfolio, has indeed been a strong challenge for me. The terms of this multi-year contract, the services contract that we are delivering from India Delivery Center, are quite stringent, including very high levels of information security that they want us to maintain and which needs to be taken care of. So it means, even though, we are after the pandemic era now, and working from the office from an offshore delivery center is one of the key requirements of this particular customer, right? When the people are now working in a hybrid mode, and it became difficult to convince people to start coming and working from the office. So that's just one part of what the kind of commitment that we have given to this customer. So that's been really a difficult and a challenging customer for me, right? In terms of the roles that I've enjoyed, I would say setting up the offshore operations of info crossing, that is one part. And then the customer engagement program leader role that I played at Hewlett-Packard in Singapore, where we invited customers regularly to have a dialogue with us to help us understand their feedback and help us develop better products and services for them. So those are some of the roles that I've really enjoyed.
Okay, that's really very great to know indeed. And I'm sure like you've had a wonderful experience with that as well. So what is your biggest career accomplishment so far and why?
Yeah, it's difficult to call out one. I've achieved many things, accomplished many things for the different companies that I've worked through my career. But I can say that establishing and growing the offshore service delivery operations for InfoCrossing, an American company which was acquired by Wipro Technologies, is one of my biggest accomplishments. It was a strategic move for the company with the goal of significantly improving the margins and maintaining the same level of service delivery quality as was being delivered from the US. It was a challenging cross-functional team effort, from setting up the infrastructure of the delivery centers to hiring of the resources at all levels, process training, understanding of contractual obligations, and transition from onshore to offshore delivery. So this would rank as one of my biggest accomplishments of my career.
That's really great to know. So when we talk about corporate governance, we would want to know like what got you interested in corporate governance?
Sure. So with my broad and functionally diverse experience in the IT industry, I thought I can make a strong contribution in the corporate governance space, which can help to improve the governance and compliance standards. So I did some research about the subject, participated in some webinars, and understood what skills are required to get into this field. Based on that, then I said, look, I think I can make a strong contribution in this area. So that's why the interest in the corporate governance.
And my next question is also on the same lines. Like we would want to know, as a corporate governance expert, what values do you bring along?
So I believe I can bring in my skills of customer experience, operational excellence, and the governance standards gained from the IT industry with an independent perspective, right? So basically in the corporate governance, we need to ensure that the companies are run properly with the goals that are there. So all our stakeholders, like the shareholders and investors, they need to have the trust in the company, the way it is being run, and that will improve the image of the company and for the India corporate scene as well. So I believe with that kind of an experience, I can bring in some of that to help improve the performance of the corporates, being a part of the board.
That's interesting to know indeed. So when we talk about technology, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, and Web 3.0?
Right. So I think over the last decades, industry has moved a lot. A lot of things have happened. New technology areas have come in, and even the Indian IT industry has made a lot of progress in contributing to global companies as service providers. And also there are companies which are developing new products and services, right? And as well, we can see that even multinational companies have a huge presence in India. A lot of their staff are based in India and working on the new technology areas, developing as well as providing the services on, right? And we see a lot of things happening in the future as well, as more research is done and development on that area. So it specifically in terms of, a few things that have happened in the last few years, I would say Internet of Things, if you call it, right? So all connected devices, artificial intelligence, that's the buzzword today, right? A lot of companies and what we see as users also, the usage of AI, availability of AI as a platform for usage in multiple areas, machine learning, which is part of the artificial intelligence, blockchain and big data. So data and has been over the last few years gaining. It is kind of become virtually impossible to for the companies to live without data, or for even the end users. So making use of the huge amounts of data that is available from the users who are using different programs and systems, social media platforms, making use of that and applying that in all industry areas, be it retail, be it manufacturing, be it banking, any and all sectors, where how do you get a better grip of what the customers want, what do the consumers want, and how to be able to offer that, right? Making those developments or making the changes in the services and the products that are made available. So data, big data plays a huge role in defining that. And blockchain is the another technology that is being used banking space and otherwise, even in the cryptocurrency space, right? So all these technologies will help and make the human life better, right, in terms of even for the end consumers or for corporations, right? Of course, there can be a little bit of a threat if it is not used properly, if it is used with an ill intent. Artificial intelligence and some of the other technologies can pose a threat. Yeah.
Yes. And we just hope that technology grows for better. And I mean, obviously people make good use of it rather than, using it for like bad things or. So as you know, we are building a community of industry magnets. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about this initiative taken about by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
I think this is a great initiative by Zishan, Heval, and the WDC team, right? Building a community of cross-industry senior leaders who are strong in corporate governance will build the trust with shareholders and other investors and improve the image of corporate India and within the country and internationally. So I think it's a great initiative, and I'm happy to get into this field. Right, that's one of the reasons why when I was doing my own research, I attended some of the briefings by them, and that helped me make a decision.
So these have been really kind words by you, and it was fantastic conversing with you. And I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Rajesh Lekhrajani. We wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds. And all the wonderful teachings and different principles that you shared with us, I'm sure like everyone watching this, it is going to help them grow in their careers as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to have this very good conversation.
Thank you so much.